select the place. Okay.
Oh, donuts y tortas! Welcome to the Mill House. Come on in.
All right. Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Come over here. Let me show you around, Jackie.
Okay. Here you go.
Ah, thank you. So this is one of our favorite parts. This is the living room. As you can see, it's an open space. We spend so much time here just like binge watching one of our favorite shows. But what we like mostly is the fireplace. We're in summer, so we don't have it right now on. But, you know, we have the fireplace. We have the games. We have a little scavenger hunt there. But we really enjoy spending time here when we're here because, as you can see, you're surrounded by nature, and then you have the dining room table, which is with our little radio and some of our favorite books that we like to share with our guests. As who knows me, you know, we're wine lovers, but you know that I'm also Puerto Rican from the Caribbean, and food is my love language. That's why I'm so excited to be hosting you guys here today at the Mill House, because life meets food, and then one of our favorite Anthony Bourdain. So we like to share these little details with our guests, and we have some local stuff from here from Lake Arrowhead. Our favorite candles, you have to smell it, from Lake Arrowhead Company. And yeah, this is one of our favorite spots because you could cook, dine, and enjoy all at the same space while you're surrounded by the beautiful San Bernardino mountain.
So, Francie, how does one get inspired to open such a beautiful home for people?
Well, you know, Jackie, you've known me for a while now. We love hosting, so we wanted to find a place where we truly, as a family, enjoyed our getaways or spending our weekends or holidays, and we found in love with Lake Arrowhead, and now we're here, and we just made this space to feel like home. So it's what we enjoy as a family. We want to share with others because that's why we like the homey feeling.
And I could tell from like everything here you chose yourself, right? Because I'm looking at,
Yes.
for example, these placemats are adorable. Okay, this little table, this rug. Like, how do you? What goes on in your mind where you're like, this works?
Well, we wanted to combine a little bit of different styles, but more of like the mountain living with a little bit of a modern style, but that it felt home, that it felt that you can actually sit on the couch and enjoy yourself, and nothing too pretentious, but more of that homey feeling. And those, we think it's in the little details that we, you know, just to make it ours.
What's your favorite thing about this area right here?
I just love the open space where you can enjoy your glass of wine by the fireplace, or your coffee, or your tea, but you can also have people enjoying their meal here while you're cooking in the kitchen, because you have a full kitchen.
Let's go to the kitchen, yeah? This is my favorite place, honestly. No surprise.
Yeah, so as you can see, we love wine. We have our wine here. So yeah, we have a full kitchen where you have your oven, you have everything you need to cook your favorite meals. We got you some of our favorite pastries from Bluebell's Bakery here in Lake Arrowhead. The blueberry lemon. You got your cup of coffee, tea. We have everything you need. And then it's not a getaway without s'mores. So we have our little s'mores bar.
How cute.
And everything. So we like a fully stocked kitchen, so you feel like you're home and you prepare all your favorite things.
What's been one of your favorite things that you've prepared in this very kitchen yourself?
In this very kitchen myself, I would say my daughter's favorite pasta, fettuccine pasta, chicken fettuccine, I would say. But more, I actually enjoyed my cup of tea here, preparing it alone and just overlooking the window.
This window right here. Let's talk about the name. How did you come up with the Mill House?
Well, the Mill House, it's not that creative.
Let's hear it.
It's part of the name of the street, and we did not want to name it neither a cabin or it's more like our house is more like a chalet. So we wanted sort of to give that little different vibe. So, you know, house as in German. So the Mill House, I think out of the street, it was our favorite house. So we named it the Mill House.
I love it. All right. Well, is there anything else in this kitchen that you think Donas and Tortas will appreciate? Maybe like, I don't know, what's in the refrigerator?
In a little bit, we're gonna make sandwichitos.
Oh, so, okay, we'll hold out for
I'll
that.
show you how to make sandwichitos in this
cool.
kitchen.
All right, let's keep going, right?
Yes.
Franche, where's the bathroom? Lead the way.
Right here. So we have one bathroom up here in the first floor, full bathroom, shower.
Do you mind turning on the light there, Franche?
Let's go here.
Oh. Is Henry in there?
No, he's not. But this is the full bathroom here that we have. The little house.
Okay. Here, I'll go in there and only room for one. Let's go. This is like one of the nicest bathrooms I've ever seen. Was that important to you? You're like, the bathroom has to feel like a nice private sanctuary.
Yes, it had to have a shower and a bathtub so you can use it for either one.
All right, well, can you close the door? I need a minute.
Thanks. Did everything go okay, Jackie?
Oh, yeah. That was, thank you for waiting. I know 45 minutes is a long time, but thank you.
Pretty much. Let me show you the rest of the house.
Yeah,
let's
go.
get back to it.
Let's do it.
Come over here.
All right.
So here we have our master bedroom. Love waking up in the morning, just look at this beautiful scenery. Mattresses, premium collection.
Ooh.
So.
Franche, the first night that you woke up here and you looked out the window, what did you think?
I felt blessed. I was thanking God because I just couldn't believe we were able to complete our dream of owning a house in the mountains, but more of that just lucky, just blessed of being able to just wake up, fresh air, and be in this beautiful scenery. So yeah, it was excitement. All the feelings.
Oh, all the feelings.
Yeah. Where are you, Jackie? Lost you.
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading about Heidi.
Don't you want to continue the tour?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you're in the kids' room. Well, actually, it's a kids' room, but it could also be an adult room. Oh, we are at my daughter's favorite room. It's actually, you could call it a kids' room, but it could also be an adult's room. As you can see, it has bunk beds, but it also has two of her favorite spots. It has her desk overlooking outside where she reads, or actually where you were reading to. You were reading to. And then we have over here.
How cute. Did Emma have a say in this room, by the way?
Yes, and you can see a little bit of her, her love for horses. She wanted some horses. She wanted to keep it a little bit of colorful. She's always loved this this be kind image, and yeah, she wanted, and she loves traveling just like us. So a little globe to remind us to keep exploring. And that's her favorite corner over here because it's a reading corner.
This is
a little
like
older one. Yes,
straight up a reading corner.
Yes.
Oh my.
And then you can also overlook. So
how cute. You want to go over there? You want to sit in there?
You want me to sit in
Yeah,
there?
go in there. Let's sit.
So you can sit here. I think you go here, and
this is perfect.
you can just mellow. You can look out the window, and
I love that.
just enjoy your time.
Francesca, what is it like designing this room with your daughter? Like, how was that?
It was really fun because, she could have things that, not that she couldn't have at home, but she had another vision for this room. It's, when we get here, she comes here, she goes immediately to her room, to her top bunk bed. She's always wanted bunk beds, and at home we couldn't have them. So it's like her little getaway, and you can sort of feel it. She has her little corners, her little things, her books. So it was actually really fun because it was something that we could do sort of out of the box to be able to have it.
So cute. Is there anything here that you're like, I'm so glad that she thought of this idea. Is there anything in this room you're
This. She wanted one of this.
Oh.
I was a little bit against it because I was like, but actually it's really comfortable. And she comes here, she draws, she reads, or sometimes she just sits and watch.
I have to say, when we first walked in, this stood out to me too. Because it was like, I don't know, it was like creating the space that you were like, like,
we wanted to make, and I mean, there, you know, we're always looking how to make every little corner and nook special. Just how we would love to enjoy it.
So thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Emma. So what's this over here, Franche?
Oh, this is Animalón. This is a print from Valle de Guadalupe. This is one of our favorite restaurants. El Valle de Guadalupe is also one of our happy places. It's, you know, it's wine country. We love wine, but also their cuisine. And, you know, Mexico is my third happy place, I would say. We've got a couple of happy places.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it about Mexico that?
The people, the food, but El Valle de Guadalupe has something different. It's a mystique. It's people, but it's how food and how they, you know, make the wine and the story of Del Valle comes up. That's just so mesmerizing to us.
And why do you love wine so much?
Actually, that's a good question. Because I think you can sip it slowly, enjoy it. And actually, my husband is the wine enthusiast. I'm just learning from him.
All right.
So this is the third bedroom. This bedroom is, I'll say another one of my favorites. I think they're all my favorites. But here we have a working station where you can work from anywhere. So if you're working remotely, this could be your view to nature. Having, you know, working, we have Wi-Fi, high-speed internet, reliable. So there's no excuse to come over here. If you're working, you can work and have some fun.
And who's that girl over there?
That's me. So for this room, we wanted to give it a little bit Western mountain vibes, and we really enjoyed also doing this one here.
What's your favorite part about this room?
I would say actually, I like the little desk and that we were able, you know, we provide guests with postcards. I know this is a little bit retro, but I know some people still love to send letters. So we have some postcards from here, from Lake Arrowhead and from the mountains that you can send. And then we also have a little notebook if you want to leave notes here with.
Do we have any notes?
Our beautiful states. Actually, I think it's my daughter drawing, but no notes yet. But yeah, I think it's this little corner here. And again, I think in all the rooms you wake up to nature, and all these bright windows just give all this amazing light.
All right, well, I'm going to go take a nap, so we'll see you later.
Okay. See you outside.
Okay, great. You want to close the door for me? Thanks. Yeah. Just going to lay down. Jacqueline, we got to finish the interview. I'll be right there, Franche. Don't tell me. Yeah. She's going to be so mad. Hurry. Okay, let's go.
Shh, Daddy. I have a little something more. Let's go downstairs.
Wait, Franche, I'm scared. What are you doing?
Come on, you're going to see it.
Okay.
So this is our fourth room. This is our family room and game room. So here we have TV, games, books. We have our mountains, which are always present, and our favorite throw, which is from Fay Loracle. So
You mentioned that this TV used to be upstairs. Can you walk us through why it's here now?
We were just gonna have one TV in the house, but when us adults were having adult moments upstairs, enjoying our wine or by the fireplace, we realized we needed a room for the kids to enjoy, watch TV, have their movie nights, have their game nights, have everything, and we put a TV. We have games, throws, everything, and we even have another bathroom. So, no need to go upstairs.
I love that. So. All right. I don't know what's happening again, but can you close the door? I'll be up there in a minute.
Oh my God!
Sorry, let me take that lactate.
There's one more thing I wanted to show you. So this is, I think we've called everything our favorite part, but this is where we enjoy our outdoor space. We have a fire pit for s'mores. We have outdoor furniture, and we have our favorite piece, our hammock. So that hammock has a little bit of story. We had it back home in Puerto Rico, and when we moved to California, we decided to bring it. So when we had a house that we were able to put it up, we could put it up, and last weekend it went up for the first time. So
this is new.
it's new, and it has a special place. It's been with us over 13 years, so
You want to go over there?
we're excited to enjoy it.
Okay. Do you want to get on it? No.
No, we
Okay.
can continue.
Okay.
Do you want to get on it?
No.
Okay.
Amigo of it.
Not yet. I want to keep showing you, and I want to cook the sandwichitos.
Okay, let's go.
We also have barbecue. We have some outdoor games here that you can play. We have Connect 4, Cornhole, Jenga, barbecue, and a 6-person table to enjoy al fresco dinners.
All right. Let's eat some sandwichitos.
Come on, I'll show you the secret.
Are you gonna share these? What's going on here?
Of
You're gonna have food here, and you're not gonna like.
So, I'm not like the best cook. I don't cook that much, but there's one thing I love doing, and are called sandwichitos.
Ooh.
So, I'm from Puerto Rico, and these sandwichitos are full nostalgia because we grew up with these at birthday parties, but specifically at birthday parties. So wherever you see these, it's like, it's back to memory lane.
Aww.
It was a celebration. And they're amazing. They're really easy to make.
Super easy, right?
Yeah, just 4 ingredients. Mix them all up, put them in the fridge for a little while, and you have your little sandwichitos. We usually have them at birthday parties. Now that we're older and we get all nostalgic, we even have them for breakfast, for a snack.
So shall we?
Yeah, let's go have a sandwichito.
Sandwichito.
And it comes from the word sandwich in English, obviously, because it is a sandwich.
Yeah.
And then you know how us Latinos all do we added the ito, so it's a sandwichito.
Cheers to sandwichitos.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting this.
It's tasty.
I love the cheese. I wasn't expecting
But
this.
it's salty, like medium.
But yeah. I'm almost like, where is the spam in this?
Mm-hmm.
And the peppers.
Cheese and the peppers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I love bread.
Food is a love language.
It really is. This is beautiful and simple and tasty. This one over here. That's a true test. Let's have her taste it. Quick remember. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Like nachos. Like sort of like
It's cheesy. It's
cheesy.
And when you do it, you're gonna edit this, right? When you do it, like I couldn't mix it all completely. So when it's completely mixed,
It's even more liquidy?
I took the part. No, it's a spread. It's a spread. I took the bottom part that was all mixed, but and you refrigerate it, and it's just like it's nonstop.
I'm in shock right now.
It's very reminiscent of like going to Mexico and just making like molillo con jamón y queso or something like that.
The nostalgic.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We've seen your home today, your second home, I guess, for all to come and enjoy. But we really haven't had a chance to like officially introduce you, Francesca. Franche. So we just jumped right to the food because we were hungry, so it worked out fine. But let's take this moment to just say who you are, how we know each other, talk about a few things that make you you. And why really, I mean, yes, I'm here to enjoy and learn about the Mill House, but I also think that you yourself as an individual have a lot to share and inspire. So I'm going to jump right into it. This is Franche.
Hi.
From Puerto Rico. We met at work, but have become really good friends, and even spending the day with you today, like, yeah, you know, it's nice to see you.
Back.
Yeah, it took us back. So Francesca is obviously very creative and talented and welcoming and generous and kind and funny and motherly and nurturing, and I can go on, but the number one thing that I really appreciate about you is your zest for life and your zest for people. Makes you very human. And so it's like, let's get to know what makes you you, and that's what I want to do with you today. What do you think? Are you up for it?
I'm up for it, but I'm flattered with all those words, those kind words. I mean, it's always, thank you, Jackie. I really love you too, and I really love celebrating you because you're an amazing human being, but thank you for this word. But yeah,
you're very sweet. We're celebrating you today.
You're
those with women like me, you.
Yeah.
So today, let's dive into it, okay?
Of course.
I have a very heavy-handed question here. Here we go.
Oh my God.
So Francesca is a businesswoman, right? An entrepreneur right now a fully new entrepreneur. She also has a day job, on top of that. She's a mother, she's a wife, she's an extraordinary friend. Like, she will, like, bat for you, she will celebrate with you, she will be there for you. I'm sure you're a wonderful sister.
I am.
Right?
I have 7 siblings.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, right?
7 siblings.
Cousin, all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women, I feel like, are presented this one question, and it's like, can you really have it all? And I feel like that's a good jumping off point of, like, getting to know who you are. Because when I see you, I see someone who is limitless, boundless, opportunity. You're not afraid of opportunity. So yeah, let's go. Let's start there.
Can you have it all? I think it's sort of like a part 2 question, right? Because many times, can you have it all gets confused of, can I do it all?
Ooh,
right?
Okay.
So, can we do it all? Yes, in the big picture.
Okay.
Are you able to do it in a way that your priorities and what you really want as the outcome in the life that you're living, right? That's where it comes to play what you want to do. Mm-hmm. So, can you have it all? Yes, you can have all that you want for the life that you want to create for yourself, which is very individual to each person, and I think that's the part we have to respect of each person of what they're going, right? Because I always say it's not the end, it's the journey what takes you there. So I think when I became a mom, that was part of that conflict that you go into. I do want to work, but I do want to be present for my daughter, but I'm also a wife, but I'm also a friend, a family. Like life is not one dimension. It's a whole dimension of components that it's your journey through this life. So I think it's more given priority to what makes you happy and what fills you. And then once you're filling those buckets is what aligns to that journey. So yes, you can have it all. That makes you happy and makes your journey. Not meeting, I think, where we get it wrong or where we get we feel like we're drowning ourselves as when we're trying to fill other people's expectations or other people's buckets. But as long as you're filling your buckets, you can do anything that makes you happy. Because at the end, even when we added this whole hosting experience of the Mill House to many of the other roles we have, but it's also fulfilling to us. So in that way, it's we're able to make it happen, right? Yeah. We're creating memories with our family, but we're also sharing our home so others can create memories, and it's part of what my family really enjoys, which is sharing and connecting.
That's beautiful. I mean, that's like a full circle moment that you just, so you know me, I'm going to break this down. We're going to break this down because that's like a great look at what is possible and what you're doing together with your family. Because even right now when I was like, oh, so how is it fulfilling to you? And you just answered it by how it's creating moments for you and your family and how you're able to do that for other people. So let's go back to before you had Emma. Before you had Emma, because you said that with the motherhood really kind of pushed you. So the person you were before you were Emma, like before you had Emma, that Francesca, how much of her how different is she? How would you describe that Francesca to the one you are today?
How would I describe?
Yeah.
I would say she was much more fearless.
Okay.
Because, and I mean fearless in a spectrum of when you think nothing, and it's not that now I'm like a Debbie Downer, I know we're all gonna die.
You're just a realist or what?
But when you become a mother, this unconditional love you feel for your child, you just live to be there for them. So you sort of have that fear of, what if I'm not here? What am I? I'll say like that's the biggest shift I've seen from that Francesca to this Francesca. It's how your heart expands to that unconditional love and also being vulnerable, really. Like learning. Kids have a way to humble you that you are. So I'll say like, and it's not because I think I'm still fearless, but in another way. I'm a little bit more cautious, a little bit more of more intentional, I would say. I would be I'm more intentional of what I want, who I want to be with, what I want to do, what are the next steps. I think that's the biggest shift. I also had Emma when I was 30, so my 20s was for that.
That's true. You didn't get to do that. I love this idea of intentionality because we talk a lot about this and this idea of being, and we hear it from people that we interview. It's like being intentional, making conscious decisions. For you, is it hard? Is it hard? Was it hard then, and now it's like you've gotten used to it, and it's just a part of the way you live, or is it something that you're still kind of building? Like, how does it work? Because I think a lot of people like don't know how to like. In my opinion, I feel like there's a level of discipline in that.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think to be intentional, it's a never-ending evolvement of you, because we are never the same person that we were yesterday, that we're today, or we're going to be tomorrow. So the intentions evolve of how we evolve as human beings, you know. And
does that scare you, by the way? This idea of like you aren't going to be the same person, like. How do you feel about that? Like, it's interesting to hear you say
I know
it. It's like, that's so
it
true.
It is, but it's also not, because I think it's when you're looking to always better yourself or better your surroundings, it's also always exciting to what's coming new, what's coming, you know, what's next.
See, and that right there's this optimism and hope that you have. I feel like that is a big part of you. And I'm serious, like, because there's a lot of people who are like, they just are down on their luck and it's challenging. What do you think about your childhood, like? Because I feel like that's part of your essence, of France, like this idea.
Well, I grew up with very strong women, very optimistic women who gave it all, and I've never, even though now as an adult I see possible situations that you go in life as any family, as any adult, I never sensed fear in them. There was always like, we're here, we're gonna make it, it's gonna go through, it's gonna happen. And I think at the end, I've chosen not to live in fear, but to live in hope. And I think
did you wait? Let's like say that again.
To not live in fear, but to live in hope.
And you're making a choice. It's a choice.
It's a choice. Yeah.
Choice. That's beautiful, by the way. Hell
as
yeah.
Happiness is a choice. Hope is a choice too. It's intangible. You can't see it. It's like faith, but it's what keeps you going as a human being.
Dang, you're giving me a lot of insight on you as a person. She's listening. I always look back and I'm like, she is listening. I'm like, Anna, eye contact. She's listening. Because be prepared, because I usually have her come at the very end and ask a question.
Oh.
But I haven't thought of.
For that today.
Well, we'll see. Motherhood is, I think it's, I've been hearing a lot about, and you affirm this idea of like, it doesn't, I wouldn't say changes you, it helps you evolve in a way that you wouldn't otherwise. So how much has motherhood played a role and you mentioned about with Emma and how you're being intentional with your time and stuff. How much of being a mother is, this idea of I always look at a pie. You have a pie of your life, these categories. And somebody told me, you can't have multiple pies. You only have one pie. In a pie, there's only 100%. Mm-hmm. So would you say in your, you've been a mom for 10 years, is it even within motherhood, is that its own sort of journey of learning and the pie moving around and, how has that journey been for you?
Yeah, it's been a journey. Yeah, no, it's been a journey, but it's also been, I also made the conscious decision of I wasn't going to lose myself into motherhood. We were going to embrace motherhood as a family for what we live and what we like and what we enjoy. And
that's huge.
That was one of my great aunts told me that when Emma was a month. She was like, kids join your family. And this could be very disruptive for some people, but kids join your family. So you keep doing the things that you love. And we love to travel. We love to go out. We love to even enjoy yourself with our adult friends and with their kids. And you just surround your kids with the things that you love. And you don't change your life does change it, but you don't have to change it drastically because of your kids. They're part of it. They're part of the journey. Like, so I hear some people say, "No, I can't travel with kids." No, that's the best experience. That's the best gift we're able to give Emma, and we're so blessed that we're able to give it to her. But most likely, there's moms that decide to stay at home, and that's very respectful because that's a whole load of work. Yeah. I'm very happy working. I'm super happy working because that's part of me. Yeah. So in order to be a happy mom, I can't lose myself in who I am because she is. I always take a couple step backs of when I was maybe 18 and going to college. Mm-hmm. I flew and left my mom.
Did you?
Well, yeah, I flew, to college and to, and I continued my life. That's what she's going to do too. So I can't lose myself to motherhood because of that. Because I want to be every step of the way with her. Yeah. And I think as she's gotten older, I've also learned how to appreciate the different stages of also raising a child. Like, the baby ages are amazing and a lot of work and they pass by. And sometimes you could be a little bit nostalgic, but now that she's 10, it's really a whole lot of fun. You do grown-up kids. So I think it's just embracing every stage of life.
That is, and I'm so happy to hear this, and I'm really happy to put this out into the universe because I come across moms who just, it's challenging to have that, and you just bring such a refreshing, light look at what motherhood can be for people.
And I also have to say, it could be challenging. I also have to give that me and my husband, we're a team. Like, I can also work because we tag team. We are a team. I could not do it alone. And if I would be doing it alone, it's a whole another load. Yeah. So it's a team. It does take a tribe to have to live a fulfilled life. Yeah.
You're just like,
no.
You're just like doing, I don't know. I think you're, it's very inspirational. And I think it's cool that this idea of like, they're joining your family. I think that's like very key. That's a nugget right there because.
That's where you can get lost if you like,
Keep going. Yeah. Why
you get lost because you a child is joining your family. You guys everyone's getting to know each other in different stages and you're getting to know this new human being. So it's introductions, is learning together, it's holding hands in the journey. And you have to do it the best. Each family has to do it the best way that it's for them. For us, it was embracing it that way.
Fire. Amazing. You're just hitting all the spots. I really am truly understanding where that zest of life comes for you. This Mill House is, you light up, I can tell. You're like, how has this experience been for you, Franche? Just you as
me?
Yeah, you just as an individual, as a creative, yeah.
It's funny because when I was going to graduate high school, I was going to go into hotel and tourism. And actually one of my first jobs.
Way.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
One of my first jobs was actually working for the Puerto Rico Tourism Company at the airport welcoming tourists. It was blissful. It was a college program, so I graduated, and then, but when I never ended up going to like do tourism at college. I went into communications. So but all my projects in college, even though they were marketing and communications, they were always based on or doing a hotel or a bed and breakfast. Yeah, all of them were like from start to finish. So I always enjoyed that. My dad has always been in restaurants and hotels, so I don't know if it comes from that, but also comes like from travel, exploring. So the Mill House sort of gives us a little bit of opportunity because we don't want to be just first, we love hosting. You've been to my house. We love hosting.
Amazing host.
We love hosting.
Yes.
We like doing parties. So we were like, where can we combine of people creating memories, exploring a new, many people, you would be surprised, don't come to the mountains here in SoCal. So where could we do that? And we felt in love with the mountains a couple years ago. And then last year there was an opportunity to purchase a home here, and it was like the perfect mix for us to get away, but also to host families. And for me, it's been super gratifying because I love the little details or just, we don't want to be just an Airbnb that just brings the guests. We want the guests to explore the community, to support the community, because I think that's the beauty of Airbnb is living like a local. So like a local, we love giving the recommendations to support all these small businesses that are up here. They're amazing. And I think that's part of our mission. Enjoy your house, but also support the community. So I just love the whole combination of that. And we're just starting. So, I mean, we're still started. Exploring, doing, but I just feel like being able to organize and give the guests their special, unique experience and even them details that they'll enjoy and cherish, and just reading even the messages they leave in the guest book of how happy they were here, how everything that it's just gratifying.
Yeah. Now I know that your partner, your husband, Henry, would you have ever imagined the life you have with him now when you first started dating him? Would you ever imagine this life that you've created and are building with him?
That's a tough question.
Because I was thinking about it, how serendipitous that you have someone like that.
I think so. I mean, I don't think in detail I would have imagined this life, but I knew he was the one, and I knew like I think since we moved from Puerto Rico, right? That's a big move when you're even when you're older. I understood with him that home is where we are, like where we are. It's not for.
Right, it's not
four walls. It's us. It's us three. Well, us four now with Willow.
So cute.
It's us. So yeah, I knew like for him it was gonna be, our path was gonna be. We enjoy the same things. Yeah. Like we enjoy people. We enjoy connecting. We enjoy hosting. Like, and I think that we knew.
Okay. And now as entrepreneurs, and us, Anna and I, as new entrepreneurs, it definitely is a lot of work. We're not gonna sit here and tell anyone that it's like, But I know for us, what keeps us motivated is like, this is exactly where we need to be. Like, there's no other option. Like, we feel right in this, and going in this path, and knowing that there are risks, but we know that we get excited about the possibilities. So for you and Henry, like, what keeps you motivated, and
I think as being able to, dream something, work for it, and build it. I think it's what's the next thing? What do we keep it? Obviously not, you could say not an ambitious way, but just like what could we continue to build? What could we continue that sells for our happiness and where we see our life in a long
I get that. I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. Well, I'm very excited for you because you're very talented, and now that you're telling me about your freaking your background about your interest in travel, I'm like, oh my god, like I
love planning trips.
And you know what I love? What I love about this more than anything is that you are going back to your roots of you as a person and what you genuinely love about life.
Yeah, connected.
You connected.
My friends make fun of me because you've been to my birthdays. I love long tables. I love having dinners in long tables. We couldn't have a long table here, but we have a pretty long. Very nice. But I think in long tables, having dinner, sipping over a glass of wine, having the conversations, I think those are the most beautiful moments. And you have those when you travel, you sharing a plate. For us, for me, that's bliss. That's life. I say it to everyone. My love language is travel and food.
Well, I think we have some cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to bring them over? We are here because we're here with this beautiful pastry.
It's from Lulubelle's Bakery up in Running Springs.
Okay.
Amazing coffee, amazing breakfast. And this is lemon and blueberry.
Oh,
so
you're so sweet.
Try it.
Let's try it.
Well, we wanted donuts, but I was like, let's do something different.
Yeah, like this. We eat everything. You know that. We literally eat everything. I took a big bite. But...
Amazing.
The frosting is. I give it 5 out of 5, right? 10 out of 10. Oh, for you? Oh, right. Come on, what? You want to try it?
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, look at. Oh, wow. You really outdid yourself. You can taste a little bit of the lemon, like a little.
Yeah,
little,
it has a
sweet
little.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, as you know, we like to talk about mental health at Donas and Tortas, and wanted to ask you, when you think about mental health, like what comes to mind in your journey? Is it something you think about? Is it?
Well, with all transparency, I had never thought about it until, like, I think recent years that's become more vocal.
Yeah.
Or that if you've had close friends or family members,
Struggling.
going through some struggles. And that's when really, like, maybe I took, not a step back, but maybe you're, like, trying to analyze, like, is it really, how am I doing? Like, what are not triggers, but how am I feeling? And I think learning from many friends that I have that have gone through, some struggles, and seeing how brave they've been with their journeys have gotten me to also, like, question myself, like, how are you feeling? How are you doing? What do you want? Self-care, but it has also helped me. I think kids today are very much more open and aware of it. So it's also having the conversations with my daughter.
That's true.
And, understanding when there are burnouts, when you need to take a step back. So I think I hadn't thought about it back then.
Really, ever, right?
Ever,
Yeah,
until it's become, people sharing their journeys, which I truly appreciate and understand the struggle, has helped also us to evaluate ourselves, but also to be there, to understand that that's why we always have to be kind. We never know what's going.
You never know what people are going through.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest lesson.
And it's cool because now you get to have Emma, your daughter, be exposed to, like, open conversation about what that looks
Conversations I would have never had when we were 10, when we were that age. You would never talk
about
never self-care, mental health, or nothing.
Have there been any moments where you're like, that Emma has done or said something and you're just like, okay, good, this is great, this is good?
Oh, she tells me, like, on mornings she can't rest. She's like, I need my moment. Or she goes to her room and she says, I need a moment. And then sometimes you as a parent can take it like, oh, she's just una malcriada. Like,
But
no, you have to remember they're humans. They're humans, and they have bad days, good days. They're humans. They're little humans. And as
literally.
Humans, little humans. And I've had bad days. She could have a bad day. And I think it's, driving that respect and that openness that really, like, to me is amazing.
You're fire. You're fire, dude. You're fire. Amazing. Because what you're really doing even that idea of, like, they're little humans. It's like, yeah, they're your kids, but they're humans and they have emotions and they're going to, and it's like, now you're going to be teaching her how to manage them because we never grew up talking about that stuff. And
exactly.
So, okay. What do you do to self-care for you? Is there something that you do
What I do?
What
Yeah.
do you do?
You
Well,
know,
I take
it's
another
gonna
bite.
sound weird, but I
Tell
actually
me.
love planning things for self-care for myself.
Wait, go on. Elaborate.
Like planning, like coordinating stuff that I really enjoy. For me, that's self-care. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you planned this so much with with so much lead time."
What happened?
Um,
I thought you were looking for that.
no.
I'm like, what happened?
No.
Sorry.
Well, there's some motorcycles going up.
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
So you like planning things?
I like planning things. Self-care for me is like watching my favorite shows.
Ooh, like what?
There's like disconnecting. Oh,
What
The
a-
Marvelous Mrs. Mason.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I have a couple shows, and I'm
Okay.
also a reality show junkie.
Oh,
You know, like
yeah,
thinking shows.
Love is
But,
Blind?
Yeah. No, I haven't watched that one.
What? Okay, yeah,
But
you
I
need to watch
also-
that, girl.
Yeah. Reading maybe a book, a couple, because I have a couple to finish. But
Okay.
you know, I just think like taking a step back, or maybe just not doing anything, or that's self-care for me.
I think you're a really good friend and colleague and, you know, community member. What do you think it is about? What do you? I think it's okay. I think a lot of us are like, oh, like I want to be modest, but I think like I want to give you the moment to like own your strengths. So what do you think it is about you that you think people would admire about you? What's something that you really do recognize in yourself? That you're like, yeah, you know what, I am.
That's really hard.
Because we never think about it.
Yeah,
And I want to give you the space to like celebrate the things that make you you and that other people see in you.
I think I really love people. I really love people. Like, I can't see someone from... I have to... Like, I see the whole person. You know, like, I can't see... I just... And I love connecting, and I love... I think... I just love it. I genuinely love it.
There we go. That's very special and unfortunately very rare. So I think that's a beautiful thing.
Aw, thank
that you love people, you love connecting, and that you see people as humans, like your daughter, like these things that like people don't think like that. The idea that you talked about, like being kind, how important that is. That you never know what people are going through. So that's really cool. So I do this little thing.
What did you do?
So I'm gonna actually get out of the shot. And I'm gonna have you say something. You ready?
What do you want me to say?
You're like,
What do you want me to say?
you're gonna say, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of the family that I have.
Oh, okay.
I'm proud of this home. I'm proud of how I'm living my life. So
Okay.
I want you to own it. Yeah?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give you the space. So I'm gonna get out of the shot. You're gonna look at the camera. You're gonna own it.
Okay.
Go!
I'm really proud of who I am. I'm really proud of my journey, where we've come through. I'm proud of my family and what we've built. And I'm really proud of the future that we hold.
Yeah! And then one final question.
I'm not.
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, she didn't
You
even tell
look
me.
great.
Wow.
You typically
Wow.
would wear a Lisa shirt, like a solid shirt, and jeans.
Wow.
Yeah, here she is.
Wow. I'm not even wearing lipstick. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I'm all. Wow.
Look at her. She's all ready for it.
I'm all. Okay. So everyone always talks about what you lose when you become a mother, but what do you gain when you become a mother?
You gain the confidence of being Superwoman. For your child, for your family, for even in your work, in everything you do, you just know you can do anything, that you can get anything done. And for them, for your child, for your family, you would do whatever it takes. And it's just, you sort of feel like invincible. Like, I've got this, and we're going to get this, and we're going to get through this.
Oh, I like that. That's very true. You don't think about that. Because I think about stuff that my parents have done for me, and I'm like, wow, they really...
How to do it.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
It's that love. It's a love that you're not able to explain.
Wow. That was deep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And like we always do.
And like we always do a little... And that's a wrap for Francie.
That's a wrap for